Following the September 11, 2001 attacks on the United States, the National Institutes of Health, the nation's medical research agency in Bethesda, Maryland, needed to secure its campus. The NIH grounds were always open to the public before that. Anybody could walk or drive through the 300-acre campus. They could do it freely. But facing heightened threats, officials planned to restrict public access and to build a wall. It was completed in 2005. The wall, black metal perimeter fence with guarded checkpoints, became the centerpiece of NIH's new perimeter security system. Signs were posted that said, "No trespassing." On its website, NIH states the purpose of this border barrier, they say, is that to ensure the safety of our patients, our employees, our guests, and our facilities. Now, NIH wasn't alone in building a barrier after the attacks in 2001. Across the street, the National Naval Medical Center, now Walter Reed National Hospital Military Medical Center, also walled off its campus, 243 acres. The walls have worked. Both NIH and Walter Reed remain safe and secure. Now we need to deal with a security crisis at our southern border. President Trump has requested $5.7 billion. It's about 1/1000th of the federal spending. The President wants to build more physical barriers, a proven border security solution. Because 30% of the border already has a security border. Congressional leaders from both parties have supported a border wall in the past. In 2006, Senate Democrats, including and then Senator Barack Obama, Senator Hillary Clinton, Senator Joe Biden, Senator Chuck Schumer, voted to construct a physical barrier on our southern border. But Democrat leaders now refuse to back the president's border security effort, prolonging the partial government shutdown that is going on today. Meanwhile, Democrats and media fact-checkers are out in force to attack President Trump. They insist there is no border crisis. Well, the facts are, in this January 10th Investor Business Daily editorial, yes, there is a crisis at the border, and the numbers show it. Number one, in terms of how the numbers show it, is illegal crossings are climbing. Last year, Border Patrol stopped more than 500,000 people trying to enter the country illegally. Well, more than 100,000 in October and November alone of this past year. That's a huge increase from the same time of the same 2 months in 2017. Second, apprehensions don't account for all illegal crossing. The Homeland Security Department estimates that about 20% of our crossers enter, which means about 104,000 illegal immigrants entered in 2018 alone. Third, the U.S. illegal immigrant population right now is massive. Currently, over 12 million illegal immigrants reside here, comparable to the entire population of countries like Chile, the Netherlands, Syria. Number four, illegal crime levels are higher than expected. The Center for Immigration Studies have found that non-citizens accounted for more than 20% of federal convictions, though they represent only 8.4% of the population. And number five, Presidents Reagan through Obama have acknowledged the crisis. In 2005, then Senator Barack Obama said, "We simply cannot allow people to pour into the United States undetected, undocumented, and unchecked." In 2014, President Obama described the border situation as a crisis, but he failed to fix it. Even President Obama's last Border Patrol chief, Mark Morgan, supports President Trump. He was actually on television just today. Trump didn't keep him in the job, but Morgan says building the wall is key to solving the security crisis, and the president should, as he said, stay the course. Still, Democrats refuse to negotiate with this president, so we can't reopen those federal agencies closed for more than 3 weeks. Here's the Homeland Security Department's latest assessment of the southern border situation. They say each month, 60,000 illegal immigrants reach the border. Drug smuggling spiked in 2018 with a 38% increase in methamphetamine, a 22% increase in heroin and a 73% increase in fentanyl. We also saw a huge surge in arrests of dangerous criminals, including 17,000 adults with criminal records and 6,000 MS-13 and other gang members. In 2018, 60,000 unaccompanied children in 161 families reached the border, a dramatic increase from 2017. Many were victimized on their journey. Mr. President, Border Patrol areas that have enhanced or expanded physical barriers have actually seen a dramatic decrease in illegal traffic. That's why the President has requested additional funds to construct more barriers. The facts are the facts. We have a national security and humanitarian crisis at the southern border. The problem is the rise in illegal entries. We need to solve it. Walls work. The question is, do U.S. citizens living in at-risk border communities deserve the same protection as NIH patients and the staff in Bethesda, Maryland? All Americans want a healthy immigration system that enforces the law, that keeps families together. Democrats shouldn't be playing politics with border security. It's time to work together to secure the border, reopen the government, and protect the American people. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor.